What happens when a former slave rises to become one of the most powerful kings in Africa and dares to challenge the British Empire? This is the remarkable story of Jaja of Opobo, one of the most influential African leaders of the 19th century. Jaja was born around 1821 in present-day southeastern Nigeria. As a young boy, he was captured during regional conflicts and sold into slavery. He was eventually taken to the Niger Delta, where he was purchased by a prominent merchant family involved in the palm oil trade. But Jaja refused to let his circumstances define his future. Through intelligence, hard work, and business skill, he rose through the ranks of the trading system. He became a successful merchant and earned the respect of both African traders and European businessmen. As competition grew within the trading houses, Jaja broke away and established his own settlement in 1870. He founded the Kingdom of Opobo, strategically located in the Niger Delta. The location was perfect. Opobo controlled important waterways through which palm oil passed before reaching European markets. At a time when palm oil was one of the world's most valuable commodities, this gave Jaja enormous influence. Under his leadership, Opobo quickly became one of the wealthiest trading states in West Africa. Jaja believed that Africans should control their own trade. Rather than allowing European merchants to bypass local middlemen and trade directly inland, he maintained control over the region's commerce. This protected Opobo's prosperity but angered British traders who wanted unrestricted access to African markets. Tensions soon escalated. As British colonial influence expanded across West Africa, officials pressured Jaja to accept their economic demands, but he refused. He insisted that Opobo had the right to control its own trade and manage its own affairs. For years, he successfully resisted British pressure. His determination made him a symbol of African independence. Before we continue, here's a question for you. If you were Jaja, would you have stood up to the British Empire knowing the risks involved? Or would you have accepted their demands to avoid conflict? Share your answer in the comments, and if you enjoy uncovering Africa's hidden history, subscribe to Untold African History so you don't miss our next story. Eventually, British authorities decided to act. In 1887, Jaja was invited to what appeared to be a diplomatic meeting aboard a British ship. Instead, he was arrested. Without a trial, he was removed from his kingdom and exiled thousands of miles away to the Caribbean island of St. Vincent. The people of Opobo were shocked. Their king had been taken from them through deception. Years later, after public criticism and growing pressure, British authorities allowed Jaja to return home, but he would never make it back. In 1891, while traveling toward Nigeria, Jaja died under circumstances that remain debated by historians. His death marked the end of an extraordinary chapter in African history. Today, Jaja of Opobo is remembered not only as a king, but as a symbol of resistance, determination, and African economic independence. He rose from slavery to build a powerful kingdom. He challenged one of the most powerful empires on earth. And he fought to ensure that Africans controlled their own resources and their own future. His story reminds us that some of history's greatest leaders are not those born into power, but those who create it through courage, vision, and perseverance. And that is why the name Jaja of Opobo continues to inspire generations across Africa today.